Please be seated. Good evening. As president of Seton Hill University, it's an honor to welcome you to the presentation of the 2024 Distinguished Alumni Leadership Awards. Tonight, we will celebrate the outstanding accomplishments of 12 distinguished alumni selected in this 2024 class. Seton Hill established the Distinguished Alumni Leadership Award in 1987 to recognize graduates who demonstrate outstanding achievement and leadership in education, business and professions, science and technology, arts, voluntary services, and philanthropy. The Distinguished Alumni Leadership Award for Young Alumni Achievement, the Distinguished Alumni Leadership Award for Service, and the Distinguished Alumni Leadership Award for Military Service are three additional awards the university presents to recognize outstanding Setonians. We will now enjoy a video presentation featuring the accomplishments of each of the 12 recipients being honored tonight.
For more than 100 years, Seton Hill has provided students with a life-changing education in the best tradition of the Sisters of Charity. The presence of a Seton Hill graduate in the workplace, in communities, and in the world continues to make a tremendous difference in transforming the lives of others. 12 of those graduates are being honored today for their accomplishments and their dedication to carrying on the spirit of Seton Hill. The university would now like to recognize the alumni who have demonstrated the leadership qualities that make them Seton Hill Distinguished Alumni. Stephen Philip Harvey is a multi-hyphenate musician. In the decade since he graduated from Seton Hill, he has been a music teacher and adjunct professor, ensemble leader and performer, guest conductor, clinician and presenter, and composer, sideman, and transcriptionist. He has been the choir teacher and visual and performing arts instructor at Wycomico High School in Salisbury, Maryland since 2017, and is also an adjunct professor at Youngstown State University and Salisbury University. He also leads the Stephen Philip Harvey Jazz Orchestra, the Stephen Philip Harvey Octet, Sphinx, an electronic quintet, SPH Plus 2, a cordless jazz trio, and the SPH Chamber Project, a chamber symphonic jazz ensemble. With these ensembles, Stephen released 3 albums in 2023 and will be releasing an additional 3 albums in 2024. Stephen's compositions have been commissioned and performed by ensembles across the country.
Thank you to the Seton Hill Alumni Association for this huge honor. It was quite a big surprise. None of this would be possible without the support of my family, but specifically my wife, Kelly Harvey. We met at Seton Hill University. Several years later, we were married at Seton Hill University, and we support each other's mutual dedication to our fields. She sees the ups and downs of trying to balance creative output, touring and performing, and teaching all together, and encourages me to push forward even when I'm at my lowest with all of that. I also like to thank the professors at Seton Hill that I hold dear. Some have since moved on to different educational positions, but a lot that were vital to my music education were Dr. Kurt Scheib, Kathy Campbell, Dr. Ted DeSanti, Lisa Thakra, Margaret and Shirley Halls, John Marsison, and the current music chair, Professor Edward Kuhn. They all played an integral part of my music education at Seton Hill and encouraged me to pursue my diversified interests to the best of my ability every day. Outside of the department, people like Jamie Steele, Dr. Robin Anke, Amanda Rees, and the Alumni Association advancement staff at St. Mary's, and the Griffin Guide staff made me feel like a part of the SHU community that wasn't just inside of SHUPAC, and I've always appreciated that. It may come to as a surprise to a lot of people, since I'm a professional musician, that I actually didn't pass One of my auditions into Seton Hill, I did pass my clarinet audition, and it was one of the first moments where I learned that in order to do what I want to do, I had to persevere past the first no. I'm glad I prepared 2 auditions. But after that, the advice I would have for any student who just wants to do anything that they might have gotten a no at first is to take every bit of criticism and move forward by honestly and earnestly applying it. Just because someone says no doesn't mean no never, it just means no not right now. And just because someone says this isn't the path that you can take right now doesn't mean that you can't find a different path to the goal that you have, or a goal that you didn't even know that you had in the first place. And when you look back at all of the things that you've done, you're gonna say, look how much I didn't know, look how much I've learned, and there are so many avenues available to me that I'm glad that I explored. I'm, again, thanking the Seton Hill Alumni Association for this honor. I really hope that I'm making the Seton Hill Music Department very proud. I am proud to be an alumni of it.
Congratulations. Born and raised in Uniontown, PA, Tyler Jones set the stage for his legal career when he began working at a local law firm in Irwin while in college. He earned his Juris Doctor degree from the University of Pittsburgh School of Law, and then he joined the firm as an associate attorney. Tyler became the firm's owner in 2015. His practice is focused in the areas of adoption, estate planning, estate administration, and elder law. He enjoys guiding families and seniors to ensure that their legal needs are met in a timely, friendly, and comprehensive manner, and considers the important accomplishment in his career to be having families trusting him to guide them through their legal situations in their time of need. Tyler has received numerous awards and recognition throughout his legal career from various organizations and publications. He is also an active volunteer in Westmoreland County, serving at Redstone Presbyterian Senior Care, CASA of Westmoreland, the Norwin Historical Society, and the Norwin Chamber of Commerce.
I'd like to thank Seton Hill for the Distinguished Alumni Leadership Award. I'm very honored to receive this award. I would like to thank the administration and the faculty at Seton Hill for this honor. I want to thank my parents, Philip and Mindy Jones, my sister, Jessica Jones, my grandparents. I want to thank all the staff and faculty at Seton Hill, especially during my time there. I'd like to thank Dr. Spurlock and Dr. Carey, 2 professors that I had while I was at Seton Hill. I want to thank my kids, Trey, Miles, and Colt, for inspiring me every day and for holding me accountable and making me want to be a better person every day. And I really want to thank my wife, Heather, who's always been my biggest supporter. We've been together since high school. We went to college together, and I really feel like this is partly her award too. So I really want to thank her too. I'm very honored to receive this award, and I hope to continue to make Seton Hill proud as an alumni.
Congratulations, Tyler Jones. After graduating from Seton Hill in 2004, Dr. Greg Bohall earned a master's degree in rehabilitation counseling from the State University of New York at Buffalo and a doctoral degree in clinical forensic psychology in 2014 from the Chicago School of Professional Psychology. He is a self-employed clinical forensic psychological consultant and co-owns Innovative Psychological Solutions, a professional corporation in Orange County, California, along with his wife. Greg has also served as an adjunct instructor at Pepperdine University, the State University of New York at Buffalo, and Antioch University. He published his first textbook, The Psychologist's Guide to Professional Development, in 2017, and has contributed to various textbooks, academic journals, and other publications as an author and editor. Greg is internationally and nationally recognized as a certified rehabilitation counselor, a master addiction counselor, and an international certified alcohol and drug counselor. He serves Seton Hill as a member of the Alumni Advisory Council.
It's an honor to be here today amongst all of you to accept this award for Distinguished Alumni Leadership. I'd like to start by thanking my parents, Tom and Elaine, for providing structure and love in order for me to find my path as an adult and as a professional. I don't think I would be here today without your support. Secondly, I'd like to thank my wife, Mary Jo, and my 2 sons, Grayson, who's 5, and Miles, who's 4, for continuing to support me, both at home as well as a professional in psychology. Without your support, I don't think we would be moving along this great path that we've created and developed together. I'd also like to thank the psychology department at Seton Hill University, as well as the university as a whole, for providing a rich academic and professional structure that provided me a foundation for me to grow into my career. To my fellow Setonians, I thank you for being a part of that journey as well during the years that I was at school. In terms of leadership specifically, which is what this nomination, or this award is for, is I believe that effective leadership starts with having that strong circle of support. For me, and again, it was my mom, dad, my wife, and my 2 kids, as well as colleagues in the field. Without this, I do not think that a leader can be effective. Let's face it, not every day is puppies and flowers, or even a great Steelers season. Secondly, I believe that personal development is something that should be emphasized more across all career fields. This includes being emotionally intelligent, understanding how other people can react to the things that you say at a mood and emotional level, and developing rapport with others, being able to connect with other people in a meaningful way as opposed to just for some sort of a game. Identifying your motivations that you have, what essentially drives you to be a good family member and a good professional in your given trade. Accepting and embracing change, realizing that change comes and that also it does come sometimes with stress and some anxiety as well, but being able to look at change as something that can be a positive as well. Being an expert at goal setting and time management are really important. Also being very effective at communicating with other people, also managing those types of communications that go sour, being able to have good conflict management skills. And lastly, I'd say is to be able to manage the stress that you do have that comes up, as well as to have those effective coping strategies.
Congratulations, Dr. Greg Bohal, on your 2023 Alumni Leadership Award. After Alexis C. Graves graduated with her master's degree in special education from Seton Hill, she spent 9 years teaching in Prince George's County Public Schools in Maryland. She then embarked on an international adventure and has now been teaching in the United Arab Emirates and Oman for the last 12 years. In her 21 years as a special educator, Alexis considers her most significant accomplishment to be the profound and positive impact she has had on her students, their families, and her fellow educators. In 2022, Alexis's efforts and commitment to sustainability in education were globally recognized when she was awarded the honor of being named World Clean Tech Visionary Clean Tech Educator. Alexis is also a volunteer with the Million Solar Stars Project, whose mission is to engage 1 million students in the process of scaling up solar power at schools globally.
It is with immense gratitude and a deep sense of honor to accept the Distinguished Alumni Leadership Award. I wish to express my heartfelt thanks to the selection committee for considering my contributions worthy of this distinction. To the faculty and staff of Seton Hill, I owe a debt of gratitude for your commitment to fostering an environment of learning, growth, and innovation that was instrumental in shaping the person I am today. Amazing women like Dr. Joanne Boyle, Dr. Marianne Gowalik, Dr. Sharon Moore, Dr. Sandra Electric, Sister Gemma, Jacinta Mann, and Sister Lois Fulco were not only educators, but also mentors, guiding lights, and most importantly, believers in my potential. To my family and friends, your unwavering support and encouragement have been the cornerstone of my journey. This award is as much yours as it is mine. You have been my strength in times of need, as well as constant and consistent cheerleaders. This acknowledgement serves as a powerful motivator for me to continue striving for excellence. Thank you all once again for this incredible honor.
Congratulations, Alexis C. Graves, on your 2024 Distinguished Alumni Leadership Award.
Alexis was unfortunately unable to join us for tonight's event. She is teaching in Oman, and the school semester is still active. But we accept this award on her behalf.
Maria Antongeorgi Jordan is a lawyer and jurist who serves as a United States District Judge for the District of Puerto Rico. She was nominated by President Joseph Biden on June 15, 2022, and has served since December 1, 2022. She sits in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Maria began her law career in 1995 as an associate in the Labor and Employment Department at McConnell Valdez, LLC, Puerto Rico's premier and largest law firm. Maria distinguished herself as a top-tier litigant in complex civil litigation matters, and within just 5 years, she was promoted to partner. From 2018 to 2022, Maria served as both Chief Deputy Clerk and Clerk of Court for the United States District Court for the District of Puerto Rico. Maria earned her Juris Doctor from the Inter-American University School of Law in Puerto Rico in 1992 and a Master of Laws in Labor Law from Georgetown University Law Center.
It is with profound humility and gratitude that I stand before you to accept the 2024 Distinguished Alumni Leadership Award. This honor is an acknowledgement, not just to my individual achievements, but to the collective spirit and support of those who have been instrumental in my journey. Foremost, I must express my deepest gratitude to my parents and family. Their unwavering trust and support have been my foundation and strength. They taught me the value of hard work, dedication, and the importance of pursuing one's dreams with passion, integrity, and heart. To Seton Hill and its faculty, thank you for being a beacon of knowledge and inspiration. The values you instilled in me as a student extend beyond the classroom. Your tireless efforts in imparting wisdom and encouraging critical thinking and growth have not gone unnoticed. This university has been more than a place for an academic pursuit. It has been a cradle of leadership, learning, and personal development that has nurtured leaders, innovators, and individuals of character for generations. To the volleyball program that is very dear to my heart, from its humble beginnings as the Seton Hill Spirits when I played, to its current state as the Griffins, my heartfelt gratitude goes out to you. You've influenced my life in more ways than you could ever imagine. It was through playing volleyball that I developed many of the competencies that helped me all throughout my professional life. I am immensely proud to be part of Seton Hill's legacy and be recognized as a leader who has brought honor to our beloved university. I am committed to continuing to embody the values I have learned and to inspire others to pursue their dreams with courage and determination. Thank you for this extraordinary honor, and my heartfelt congratulations to the group of distinguished alumni whose achievements are also being recognized. Thank you.
Maria was unfortunately unable to join us for tonight's event. We accept this award on her behalf.
Donna M. King is a senior business leader for a team of program managers supporting NASA and Department of Defense Engineering Services contracts. She has supported teams that worked on early design and analysis for the Mars rover, as well as the integration and test of the instrument system on the James Webb Space Telescope. Donna was commissioned an ensign in the U.S. Navy Reserve in 1989 and taught officers at the Naval Nuclear Power School. She received the Navy Achievement Medal, Meritorious Unit Commendation, and Battle E Award, in addition to other service awards, before she resigned her commission in 1996. Donna volunteers as a program manager, helping the engineering department at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, an HBCU, make use of existing lab equipment with the goal of the lab operating as a NASA or government contractor.
Receiving this award is a great honor, and I'm grateful for the recognition. The recognition must be shared, however, and there are too many people to mention individually, but I'd like to acknowledge a few. I'd like to thank my husband, Pat, and our children, Kathleen and Patrick, for their support and sacrifice over the years. Without their understanding and patience, I could not have achieved many of the professional and personal goals. More importantly, together we created a rewarding, fun family life that continues to evolve as we do. Special thanks to my parents for enabling me to attend Seton Hill. A beloved high school teacher recommended I include Seton Hill when considering colleges. I told my parents and they drove me to that first campus visit. I applied immediately. Mom and Dad, you afforded me a wonderful transition to adulthood. Thank you. My high school teacher also told me, Seton Hill will make a woman out of you. Seton Hill did that and much more. Thank you to all the faculty and friends that contributed to forming my character, challenging my mind, inspiring my confidence, and strengthening my faith. You prepared me to seek opportunities, work hard, and achieve results. I'll close with this quote from John Adams. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. The Seton Hill community inspires me, and I'm extremely thankful for the impact you have in my life and for this award. Thank you.
Daria Estine Beckham was the first college graduate in her vast family, an opportunity that led her to success in the corporate world. After journeying from New Orleans to Seton Hill to attend college, Daria met her classmate Linda Fiorelli, who became her mentor in navigating both college and her early Sears career. Daria began her retail career working part-time at Sears Roebuck & Company and entered Sears' full-time executive training program after graduation. She spent the next 51 years working in retail, rising to the rank of vice president and corporate officer at two of the largest retailers in the United States, Sears and then Walmart. She retired from corporate America in 2021 and served on the board of directors for Massmart Corporation in South Africa for 2 years. She received many performance and leadership awards throughout her career and has been an actively involved volunteer in her community and various national nonprofit organizations.
Thank you very much. I am both humbled and proud to be a recipient of this award. I would like to express my thanks to President Mary Finger, the Sisters of Charity, the Seton Hill faculty and students. Looking back at so many cherished memories over the last 50 years has been incredibly rewarding. My 18-year-old self would like to thank Sister Mary Justin Carr, on loan to my high school from Seton Hill. She was the first to point out all the wonderful opportunities I might be offered on the Hill. I chose Seton Hill, and I was the first to attend college in my family. Of course, none of this would be possible if not for the loving support of my family. My lifelong gratitude to my parents, grandparents, my husband Charles, and my daughter Charis. They continue to inspire me. Chuck and I were actually married at St. Joseph's Chapel in 1974, another 50-year celebration. Thank you, Sister Mary Agnes, for my first on-campus job, tutoring at Project Headway, and to the students I tutored from inner city Pittsburgh, young men, now grandfathers, who continue to share their lives with me. What fine men they have become. To my Sisters of United Leadership, 8 purposeful women, thank you for sharing your lives, your counsel, and your families, many of them here tonight. Because of them, I never felt alone. To Linda Fiorelli, thank you for your time at Brownlee and your mentorship at Sears. Linda championed my first Sears leadership role. I spent the next 50 years at Sears Roebuck and Company, then later Walmart, ultimately becoming a corporate vice president within both. This has been a tremendous source of pride. Upon retirement, I served for 2 years on the board of directors for the Massmart Corporation of South Africa. Truly an honor. I am humbled. Through my travels, I have met, learned from, and mentored so many amazing people, so many places, circling the globe 280 times, over 5 million miles, making a difference and pushing through problems, hazard yet forward. Little did I know that first bus ride to Seton Hill in 1970 would open so many doors. It would change my life. Thank you, Seton Hill.
Congratulations, Daniel Seton Hill. A religious studies course with Sister Marita Ganley led to Janet Jacoby becoming a religious coordination major, setting the path for her career in ministry. After graduating from Seton Hill, Janet served for 4 years as Director of Religious Education at a parish in Rochester, Minnesota, the first laywoman to hold that position. Janet was also the first laywoman to serve as a chaplain at St. Michael's Hospital in Stevens Point, Wisconsin, and one of 2 laywomen in the first formation program for spiritual direction at the Franciscan Spirituality Center in the mid-1980s. Janet was a chaplain for almost 28 years and received the Hospital Circle of Excellence Award in 2004, 2009, and 2010. She credits her husband and children with supporting her call to ministry. Janet is also active in a wide range of ministries through her local parish.
I'm deeply honored and humbled to receive this prestigious award from Seton Hill University. On behalf of myself, my family, the spirit of Elizabeth Ann Seton, and my dearest Seton Hill friends, I say thank you. Receiving this award has literally been life-altering for me. Once I worked through the shock and the awe, I am deeply humbled that my friends chose me to receive this award. And also I've been forced to look at myself through the lens of their eyes to see that my ministry is indeed of great value in this world. Seton Hill University and the Sisters of Charity made all the difference in my life. grounded me, formed my faith, educated me for my life. Sister Marita Ganley, she had the vision to create my major, which was religious coordination, and that paved the way for my profession in many different ministries. She also introduced me to Leo Jacoby. She thought would make a good match. And we're almost 47 years married, so I guess she was right. Because of the education I received at Seton Hill, I was equipped to help pave the way for Catholic laywomen in the church, especially in the areas of religious education, spiritual direction, and hospital chaplaincy. All these fields back in the 70s and 80s were dominated by religious and priests, and so laywomen, it was new for me to be in this area. I stood on sacred ground as I listened to people's stories. I supported them in crises. I helped them pass from this life into the next in their dying process. The greatest gift you can give another person is presence and listening, not just with your ears, but with your heart as well. The spirit of Elizabeth Ann Seton has guided me as a wife, a mother, a friend, and servant. I share with her the love of the Eucharist, the love of letter writing to her friends, though her penmanship was probably better than mine, but also her desire to serve in the church. She had quite challenges with her clerics that she worked with, and she had to fight for those in her care as well. To quote Carole King, "My life has been a tapestry of rich and royal hue. I thank my husband Leo, my children Tobias and Joanna, for their support and tolerance of my ministry, and all the people that have been brought into the fabric of our life because of that ministry. To whom much is given, much is expected." And I have felt that I've been given much, but I also have carried through with responsibility to help build the kingdom of God. Thank you, Seton Hill University, for this Distinguished Alumni Award for Service. And thank you, Dr. Mary Finger.
Congratulations, Janet and Susan and the 2024 Distinguished Alumni Leadership Award for Service. Vanessa Ruffin has dedicated decades of her life to being a public servant, community activist, and artist. She started her career as a therapeutic recreation specialist at the District of Columbia Department of Parks and Recreation in 1977, working with special needs individuals to develop their full potential and live autonomous lives through her retirement in 1994. While working with Lori Murray, an icon of DC community activism, Vanessa became engaged with efforts to improve life and public services for Washington's citizens. Vanessa served as a member of the Economic Development and Zoning Committee for Washington's Ward 6 to help develop bills to improve public safety, zoning, and affordable housing. Vanessa currently serves on the Board of Licensing for Professional Counseling at the request of Mayor Muriel Bowser. An active multidisciplinary artist under the name Van Ruff, she has focused on metalsmithing, photography, and painting, and has hosted several exhibits over the years.
Good afternoon. I'm Vanessa Ruffin Colbert, class of 74, Seton Hill graduate, and in that same vein, the first graduate in my family on both my mother and my father's side to get a baccalaureate degree. When I think about the fact that my parents, neither of them even had high school diplomas when they ventured into adulthood, I'm amazed at what I've been able to accomplish. At Seton Hill, of course, Josepha and Sister Lois were two persons that made me comfortable in getting maximum out of my education. And Dr. Boyle was a leading guide and light for me as a woman who could handle that much family and responsibilities, work through Seton Hill and graduate, to taking a college into a university standing that is better than most that I've seen. I have one other person I want to mention and thank, and that person is Lori Murray. She was an icon here in the District of Columbia, and I worked with her with near Northeast Citizens Against Crime and Drugs. We went through some real hellish times. Her house being burned down, my car being torched. I'm not going to talk about our other rituals, but in the midst of it, she managed to have a developer and to be so proud of the work that we were doing, till he named a affordable high-rise building here in the city that can be visited, along with a street was named for her. She got a street named for her before Marion Berrien. The mayor of the district has also taken her liberties, and I guess the current mayor is the primary one, to request me to continue work as a layperson in issuing licensing to professional counselors. How the creativity of an artist extends that far, I have no idea. I'm constantly not inventing anything, but doing my best to develop with whatever is given to me to work with. Thank you for this opportunity to be a distinguished alum, and I hope I get to know each one of you on a personal basis as we move around this weekend.
Congratulations. In a career that brought her a constant stream of new responsibilities and new challenges, Mary Susan Bradley credits resiliency along with excellent mentors and advisors for her successful career in the insurance and reinsurance industry. She was most recently employed by Sirius America Insurance Company as Vice President, Accident and Health Senior Underwriter until her retirement in October 2015. She was previously Vice President, Swiss Re Life and Health, and then Vice President, General Reinsurance Corporation, a Berkshire Hathaway company. Her first job was with Reliance Insurance Company. When her boss was fired after she was with the company for only 2 months, she successfully took on his role for more than a year. While pursuing her career, Mary Susan earned an MBA in 1998 from the University of Miami School of Business and was the class salutatorian.
I'd like to thank Seton Hill for all the extraordinary education, leadership, and support throughout the years. I wouldn't be the person that I am today without this. I'd like to do a special thanks to Sister Anne, Sister Mary Leon, Sister Colette, Sister Miriam Joseph, and of course, Sister Mary Post Office. I am the oldest of 3 children and felt that I had to protect my siblings, especially my brother, who was born very premature with physical challenges. My first opportunity to show leadership was my very first day of school. My mother put me on the yellow school bus and followed behind in her car. Unfortunately, she was stopped by a red light and very worried that I would be frightened because she wasn't there. But not to worry. When she arrived, guess who was leading the parade of first graders into the school? Over my career, I've been given great opportunities, both professionally and personally. My friends and colleagues know me as pitching in, taking on roles or tasks not desired by others. However, I've learned to welcome each opportunity and celebrate each accomplishment. And as always, the motto of Seton Hill, hazard yet forward.
Congratulations, Mary Susan Howard. Sheila K. Delaney started her career in the federal government as a field representative in the Mid-Atlantic Regional Office of Economic Opportunity, working with community action agencies throughout Western Kentucky. She then attended law school and was admitted to the Virginia State Bar in 1974 and the U.S. Supreme Court Bar in 1982. Sheila worked as a trial attorney in the voting section and then the disability rights section of the Civil Rights Division of the U.S. Department of Justice from 1973 until her retirement in 2011, when she was recognized for her 44 years of distinguished federal service. Sheila was honored for her contributions to a County of Los Angeles redistricting case. The precedent-setting victory helped ensure that the county's Hispanic citizens would have representation on the Board of Supervisors for the first time.
I am here today to thank President Finger and Seton Hill University for selecting me as a recipient of a Distinguished Alumni Leadership Award. I am honored by that action. I think in part because it made me look back at my life at Seton Hill and also to remember the people who encouraged me to take advantage of the many things that Seton Hill had to offer. I am, of course, indebted to my dear parents. I'm also indebted to a representative of Seton Hill who came to my high school, spoke very highly of Seton Hill, and encouraged me to apply. Despite my reservations and angst about going to a college that was far from home and a place where I didn't really know anyone, I went ahead and applied. And of course, the rest is history. I loved Seton Hill, I still do. I was enriched by people that I met there and friendships that I made. And although I am very indebted to the teachers and others who provided instruction and guidance to me, I would like to single out my mentor, Sister Morris. Sister Morris was head of the psychology department. She introduced me to the science of human behavior and the theoretical underpinnings of that subject matter. Something that I really knew very little about. She and others also, I think, taught me to think critically, independently, and ethically about life. And for that reason and many other reasons, I think Seton Hill provided a very solid academic foundation that served me well in my later life, in my studies, law studies, and in my federal career. was a challenging career, but one that was very rewarding. So I thank you, Seton Hill, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.
Laureen DeGennaro-Christoph knew from an early age that she wanted to be a teacher and came to Seton Hill on the undergraduate teaching plan. Laureen spent her career teaching 6th grade students. Her biggest honor was when she and her co-teachers were recognized for partnering with the United States Navy and developing a year-long multidisciplinary curriculum around the fast-attack nuclear submarine USS Pittsburgh. Another highlight was instituting a successful after-school math tutoring program where up to 25 volunteer tutors from the 9th grade helped 6th graders. Laureen has served as president of the Westmoreland Alumni Club, president of the Alumni Corporation Board, now the Alumni Advisory Council, and reunion chair at Seton Hill, and helped organize Seton Hill and St. Vincent married couples union reunions in addition to events for local alums. Laureen and her husband are active in the Byzantine Church and in their local community.
When the letter came announcing my selection to receive the Distinguished Alumni Leadership Award for Service, I was shocked, I was elated, and I was humbled. My volunteer work for St. Vincent, for Seton Hill, the Sisters of Charity, my churches, and the community was done because I wanted to do it. My parents and my grandmother volunteered in their respective churches and communities. I simply followed their example. Thank you, Laura, Mary, and Tony DeGennaro for being excellent role models. Thank you, too, for my sisters, Mimi, Tony, Seton Hill 78, Karen, and Al, my brother, for all your support over all these years. I came to Seton Hill on the undergraduate teaching plan. The amazing people that I met here further shaped my life. The Sisters of Charity, Mother Victoria, Sister DeShantel, and Sister Morris provided me with an excellent education in return for teaching for the sisters for 2 years. I was exposed to new ideas and new people. I was told I was a Seton Hill woman and that I would probably marry and have a family, but I could have a career. I was told that I would succeed. Mother Seton was held up as an example and as our guide. I did marry and I did have a successful career. Thank you to my teachers, my mentors, my classmates, and my friends. I'm a very proud Setonian. The many hours I devoted to Seton Hill over the past 60 years were spent doing things for the university, for students, or for fellow alums. Dr. Joanne Boyle was a joy to work with. Ellen Greiner, Director of Alumni Relations, and Josie, her assistant, were very supportive. Thank you to the Alumni Corporation Board, especially Katie, Linda, Joy, and Joanna for your cooperation and help. Thank you to the staff of the Alumni Office, both past and present, Molly, Lisa, Mary, and Ashley. Special thanks to Dr. Finger for this award and for your leadership in advancing my alma mater. I met my husband Zoltan here at Seton Hill. We married right after graduation. Thank you, Z, for 60 years of love and for supporting my volunteer habit. We have been blessed with 4 children, Dave, Matt, Nick, and Mara, and with their spouses, Maureen, Anna, Marcianne, and Nico. They have given us 8 grandchildren and 4 great-grandchildren.
We have supportive families, good friends, and caring neighbors. Having been given so much in this life, I owe a tremendous debt to others. I try to repay my debt by serving others. There's great satisfaction in service, whether it's acknowledged or not. I am humbled by this recognition of my service to Seton Hill, the Sisters of Charity, the Monks of St. Vincent, and my community. The late Jack Kemp, who was a vice presidential candidate and a member of the Bush administration, spoke at graduation, a graduation that I attended. His remarks really impressed me, and I would like to share them with you. You are a college graduate. You are privileged. You cannot pay back the people who got you where you are. You have to pay it forward. Be an honorable person. Live your life with integrity. Become involved. Be a volunteer. Become a mentor. Be an advocate for a cause that is dear to you. Improve someone's life. Make a difference. Make the world a better place. I hope that I have made my tiny piece of the world a better place, and I thank you for this award.
I don't know about you, but I'm incredibly impressed with all of our 12 honorees. Your lives and your words are inspirational to us all. Please continue to do that wonderful work. You are wonderful examples of Setonians, and we celebrate you tonight, and we will continue to celebrate you. I would like, though, at this moment, we may have other distinguished alum recipients. If we have any in the audience, please stand and be recognized. I'm really bad at sports, as my husband will tell you, but I often use a sports metaphor, which is we punch above our weight class. This little school in Greensburg, Pennsylvania has done amazing work and continues to do amazing work in educating our students and in seeing the amazing alumni who can continue to contribute to the world. So thank you again for being here tonight. Congratulations again. A little housekeeping. If you took the shuttle, you are all invited back to campus for the cocktail hour and dinner party. If you took the shuttle, it will pick you up out in front, and they'll be waiting for you. And the cocktail party will be on admin lawn, and then dinner will be in low. So we will see you for some more food and celebration. Thank you. Sorry, we have to sing the alma mater. Sit down, we're singing the alma mater. Okay. Or you can stand up and we'll sing the alma mater. Okay. Okay, here we go. Sons and daughters come to greet thee.
Keep us near thee, we entreat thee, dearest Seton. Seton Hill. Seton Hill, we love thee. Make us worthy of thee. Make us grow with zeal to know. Warm as the sun of thee. We alma mater, hail we glory, years but brighter, make thy story be to thee a crown of glory, dearest Seton Hill. He's so sweet.